It all started on an ordinary Thursday afternoon. I was sitting at my favorite coffee shop, buried in a book, when she walked in. Her hair fell in soft waves over her shoulders, and the sunlight caught her eyes in a way that made them shimmer like the sea. I didn't know her name yet, but the way she looked around the room, curious, cautious, yet confident, made my heart skip a beat. Our eyes met briefly when she ordered her coffee. A smile, just a flicker, passed between us. I thought I imagined it. But then, she sat at the table across from mine. And for the next hour, I watched her quietly, stealing glances between sips of her latte. Eventually, I gathered the courage to speak. "Hi," I said, my voice surprisingly steady despite the storm of nerves inside me. "I don't think we've met before. I'm Emmer." She looked up, surprised, and her lips curved into a soft, almost shy smile. "I'm Lily," she said. "Nice to meet you, Emmer." That was the start of everything. We talked about everything and nothing: our favorite books, our love for old movies, the absurdity of online dating. Time slipped away unnoticed. Before I realized it, the coffee shop was closing, but neither of us wanted to leave. Over the next few weeks, we met almost every day. Sometimes for coffee, sometimes for walks in the park, sometimes just to sit on the same bench in silence and watch the city move around us. There was a comfort in her presence, a warmth I had never felt before. One rainy evening, she invited me to her apartment to watch a movie. The storm outside made the room cozy, with raindrops tapping against the window. We sat close on the couch, our shoulders brushing, and I could feel her warmth radiating into me. During a quiet moment, she turned to look at me. Her eyes were soft, full of unspoken words. "Emmer," she whispered. "Yes," I asked, my heart hammering in my chest. She leaned in slowly, giving me the chance to pull away, but I didn't. Our lips met gently, hesitantly at first, then with a growing certainty that this was exactly where we were meant to be. Time stopped. All I could hear was the rain, our breathing, and the unspoken promise in that kiss. From that night on, everything changed. The world seemed brighter, lighter. We became inseparable, learning each other's quirks, sharing secrets we had never told anyone. We laughed until our cheeks hurt, comforted each other through tears, and discovered new ways to show love through small gestures. Stolen kisses, and long, lingering looks that said more than words ever could. But love, as beautiful as it is, isn't without its challenges. We faced doubts, fears, and the occasional judgment from people who didn't understand us. There were moments when we questioned ourselves, when the world felt too heavy. But every time, we found our way back to each other. Lily had a way of grounding me, reminding me that love isn't about perfection. It's about presence, commitment, and the courage to be vulnerable. One evening, as we watched the sunset from her balcony, she took my hand in hers. "Emmer," she said, her voice steady but soft, "I don't want to imagine my life without you. You make everything brighter, and I want to keep making memories with you forever." Tears pricked my eyes. I squeezed her hand, unable to find the words at first. Then I whispered, "I feel the same way, Lily. I've never felt this alive, this complete." We kissed again, the kind of kiss that leaves a permanent mark on your heart. It wasn't just a kiss, it was a promise. A promise that whatever challenges came our way, we would face them together. As night fell, we sat wrapped in each other's arms, listening to the world fade away. And in that quiet, perfect moment, I realized that love isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's in the quiet glances, the gentle touches, and the unwavering presence of someone who sees you and chooses to stay. That's how it all began, with a look, a smile, and the unshakable feeling that some people are meant to find each other, no matter what. And as I held her close, I knew that whatever the future held, we would face it together, because the way she looked at me told me everything I needed to know. Love had finally found me.